Remember that unreleased Omega watch spotted in the 007 First Light video game trailer that debuted last year? Well, the real deal is now here and available for purchase. No luxury watch partnership has been more impactful or iconic than Omega and the James Bond franchise. Though other watchmakers have long been featured in film, the deal made between Jean-Claude Biver and the 007 cinematic universe has become the blueprint and benchmark for all brands searching for a means to make their designs a staple of mainstream culture, planting aspirational seeds in the current and next generation of watch buyers that an Omega Seamaster is a must-have on the wrist.
Does it do anything? It tells the time.
Today, the Omega and 007 horological universe breaks new ground, with the first ever chronograph in James Bond's Seamaster Diver 300-meter history, and the first to be created for a 007 video game and then brought to life. The new Omega Seamaster Diver 300-meter chronograph 007 First Light does not reinvent the wheel, nor does it have any outlandish or overt 007 branding. It builds upon the existing framework, with its stainless steel case still measuring 44 millimeters in diameter, 17.2 millimeters thick, and 52.8 millimeters lug to lug. This design is absolutely not under the cuff sliding or super tuxedo friendly. In fairness, the 007 First Light video game is set at a time when Bond is 26 years old and is sent on a mission that will earn him his 00 status, which is an agent who holds a license to kill. Without having played the full game myself, as it's not out until May 27th, it's fair to assume that this is more a budding Bond who is yet to fully develop his suave, shaken, not stirred persona. The main dial is your familiar black ceramic wave dial with large semi-skeletonized hands and applied indices that house ample superluminova for increased visibility in darkness. The central chronograph seconds hand and its corresponding counter are delineated with a golden hue, and to free up real estate for the dial blending date complication at the 6 o'clock position, Omega has neatly packaged both the elapsed hour and minutes recorder for the chronograph into a single counter. Opposite to it at 9 o'clock, that's where you have your small running seconds. It's a very balanced dial layout that is very easy to read while being visually harmonious. Matching the color tones of the dial is a NATO strap that is similar to the strap found on the 007 No Time to Die edition Seamaster, but with gray, gold, and black tones laid out with a different striping pattern. If this color scheme is not to your fancy, well, there's 6 other NATO strap configurations also featured in the game that will be available for purchase separately. The strap includes a special Seamaster buckle, as well as 007 and First Light engravings on the keepers. These are the only 007 visual cues that can really be seen while the watch is worn on the wrist. The most overt 007 branding is also the most hidden, with 007 First Light etched onto the sapphire glass of the exhibition caseback. Beneath it is the familiar Metos Master Chronometer certified in-house coaxial caliber 9900, a 60-hour automatic column wheel chronograph movement. You also once again have the handsome industrial Geneva waves in arabesque finish that has been a long-standing signature for Omega's calibers. So look, although the scale of the watch may be intimidating for some, it's ultimately a 300-meter water-resistant chronograph with a screw-down crown and screw-down pushers. I look at this type of design as a true professional watch in that it's meant to be large and in charge, easy to read, and to handle. At the end of the day, there are already plenty of smaller 007 Seamaster watches in both the Seamaster and Seamaster Aquaterra collections. We are spoilt for choice in that regard, so I appreciate that Omega has broken new ground here with the first 007 Seamaster design born from a collaboration with the video game, and the first ever Bond Seamaster to feature a chronograph complication. This brings new dimensions, quite literally yet to be covered, into the Omega and James Bond universe for fans of the franchise and fans of the watchmaker to enjoy. But I want to know from you, what is your favorite 007 Seamaster design ever made? Let me know down in the comments. The new Omega Seamaster Diver 300-meter chronograph 007 First Light is now available for purchase and is priced at $9,400 US. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to the Time+Tide channel for all the latest watch news, reviews, and content. And as always, see you on the next one.